Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. You know how unpredictable the NFL can be, especially in the offseason. Just when you think you have a grasp on what the teams are doing, something happens that shifts the landscape entirely. That's what makes following the Giants so exciting this year. And trust me, this new signing could be just the boost they need to elevate their defense and push further toward a playoff run. Recently, the Giants made a move that's been sparking a lot of buzz, signing Lewis Cine. Yes, you heard right, Lewis Cine, the safety who's been navigating a bit of a roller coaster ride since entering the league. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. What's the story there? Well, Cine's journey through the NFL hasn't exactly been smooth sailing so far, but let's break it down because this could be a game changer for the Giants, especially on the defensive side. Cine, just 25 years old, originally started his NFL journey with the Minnesota Vikings. You remember him, right? The guy came out of Georgia, a highly touted safety with a reputation for his hard-hitting style, his instincts, and his ability to come downhill with authority. When he was drafted, there was a lot of excitement about his potential. The kind of player who could be a cornerstone of a secondary for years to come. But as it often happens in the NFL, things didn't quite pan out the way many expected. After his time with the Vikings, Cine moved to the Buffalo Bills, a team known for their strong defense and aggressive style of play. He showed flashes, but consistency was an issue. Still, he managed to catch the attention of the Philadelphia Eagles during their postseason and Super Bowl run, which was a big deal. Being part of a Super Bowl team is no small feat, and even though his role wasn't huge, he proved he could contribute at a high level. But then came the recent roster cuts, and the Eagles decided to release Cine as part of their roster trimming process ahead of the new season. So now, Cine is a free agent, and this is where the Giants come into the picture. This signing isn't just about adding another player, it's about an opportunity to bring in a young safety with untapped upside. Yes, Cine has had his struggles, but if you look at his college days and early NFL career, you see a player with a lot of potential, speed, instincts, and a willingness to hit hard. Plus, his ability to read plays and come downhill quickly makes him a valuable asset in the secondary. Now, I want to pause here for a second because this is important. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. The Giants, as you all know, have been trying to rebuild their secondary. They made a strategic move earlier in the offseason by signing Jevon Holland, a talented safety who's shown he can be a playmaker in the back. Alongside Holland, they also brought in Tyler Nubin, a promising young player who has been developing nicely. But if you look at the depth chart behind those two, things are a little thin. Dane Belton and Makari Page are the other safeties on the roster, but neither has established themselves as consistent starters yet. So, it's clear that the Giants need more depth, more competition, and a player with upside who can develop into a starting caliber safety. That's exactly where Lewis Cine fits in. Coming out of college, Cine's reputation was built on his ability to be a hard hitter, a player who could read the game and make plays downhill. His instincts and physicality were among his biggest assets. Sure, he's had some struggles adjusting to the NFL level, which is common for many young players, but his potential remains high. If the Giants can help him get back on track, he could become a valuable piece in their secondary. Think about it, adding a player like Cine isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about acquiring a cost-effective player with upside, someone who could develop into a starter or at least a very capable rotational safety. And let's be honest, the Giants need that kind of depth. Their defensive backs have been a work in progress, and the addition of Cine could be a low-cost, high-reward move that pays dividends later in the season. His aggressive style and ability to come downhill quickly would complement the existing safeties like Holland and Newbin, giving the Giants more flexibility and resilience against the pass-heavy offenses they'll face. It's also worth noting that Cindy's signing could serve as a wake-up call for him to refocus and prove his worth in this league. Because at 25, he's still young enough to turn his career around and become a key contributor for the Giants. Now, looking at the broader picture, this move fits into the Giants' overall strategy of building a versatile, tough, and competitive defense. Brian Daboll and his coaching staff have been emphasizing physicality and smart play, and Cindy's style aligns well with that philosophy. The coaching staff will see if they can develop his instincts further, improve his coverage skills, and help him become a more consistent performer. Remember, NFL teams often see potential in players who have faced setbacks, because they know that with the right coaching and environment, those players can blossom. Cindy's age, combined with his physical tools and college tape, makes him an intriguing project for the Giants. And let's not forget, this signing also sends a message to the rest of the NFC East. The Giants are serious about competing and improving their roster, especially on defense. It's a move that signals they're open to taking risks, looking for hidden gems, and giving young players a second chance. That's what makes NFL offseason moves so exciting. You never know which player will be the next piece that propels a team into playoff contention or even Super Bowl glory. The NFC East, as competitive as ever, is going to be fascinating to watch this season, and the Giants are clearly positioning themselves to be more than just a team trying to stay afloat. They want to be contenders, and adding a player like Louis Cini is part of that bigger picture. So, as fans, we should be optimistic. The Giants have already shown they're not afraid to shake things up, and this signing could be a sign of more aggressive moves to come. Whether Cini develops into a key starter or remains a valuable depth piece, his addition gives the Giants more options and flexibility on defense. It's the kind of move that might not grab all the headlines now, but as the season progresses, it could turn out to be one of those underrated strategic gambles that pays off. The defense, which is always the backbone of a successful team, is getting a little more intriguing, and that's exciting news for us Giants fans. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Do you think Cini has what it takes to turn things around and become a key player? Or do you believe there are other areas the team should focus on? Whatever your thoughts are, I want to know, because your voice is what makes this community great. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news. We're in this journey together, and I can't wait to see how this offseason unfolds for the Giants. Keep the faith, stay passionate, and let's get ready for an exciting season ahead.